This is Andi Purewal for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm in London and I'm joined by a British boxing legend, never mind British, Lennox Lewis. Lennox, firstly, how are you?
I'm good. I'm sporting the platinum blonde this time, so it's all good.
Lennox, it's obviously been a while since last saw you, as you mentioned. Saw you last out in Vegas after Wilder Ortiz too. So it's good to see you again. And obviously the heavyweight division comes to life once again on Saturday night. Tyson Fury versus Dillian Whyte. Lennox, what's your thoughts on the fight? How do you anticipate it playing out?
I think it's going to be a great fight. Tyson Fury always boxes a good fight. Dillian Whyte has been getting better each fight, and this is his place right now to fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. He's worked hard. I've watched his climb over the last couple fights. The Povetkin fight, he made a mistake. All of a sudden, he corrected the mistake and came back and knocked out Povetkin. Now he's in camp, focused. I see him being very focused on this particular fight. So he's coming out, and there's going to be some serious punches thrown.
How do you expect it to actually play out when the pair of them are in the ring? We saw Tyson up to boxing the southpaw stance at his open workout this week. And in Dillian's case, a lot of people mention his left hook and how much of an asset that is, but do they overlook the rest of his abilities?
I've seen him, get knocked out against Povetkin, realize the mistake he made, come back and actually knock out Povetkin. And that to me is just like, he's climbing stairs. He's at the top of the stairs right now, so this is where everything that he's learned on the way up has to come out. This is the most important fight of his whole career. So I look at him as being very serious. Yesterday I seen him in the press conference. He kind of reminded me of when I came out from my from my training camp. I was up in the Poconos, and when I came out, all of a sudden cameras are around me, and I'm like this. I could catch a fly because that's how focused I was. He looks very focused in this.
What is your prediction?
My prediction is, especially in the first couple rounds, they're going to get used to each other. Tyson Fury is going to be, obviously elusive, and he's going to be keeping that head moving. So, Dillian Whyte's going to, come at him, trying to hit him, trying to knock him out, but it's not going to be easy because you got a 6'9" guy that you have to get used to. Getting sparring for a 6'9" guy is difficult because I actually had that same problem one time, so I don't know who he's been sparring with. So he's going to have that little 2-3 rounds to kind of try and adjust and try and see what he can do.
Is it one that goes a distance?
Yeah, I think the fight may go the distance. I think it's going to be, back and forth. I think Dillian Whyte's going to be going forward. Tyson Fury can basically do anything he wants. He can box from the outside, or he could, box from the inside. I don't know what he's going to do. It's really up to him. When a man can box southpaw and orthodox, you don't know what he's going to do.
I just want to quickly get your thoughts as well on the Usyk-AJ 2 fight when that comes around. Lennox, what do you make of that? What do you think will go down when that is officially announced?
I think, both guys are going to step it up. I think we're going to have a different fight, the next fight with Usyk and Joshua. I think, everybody's waiting for that fight to happen. They're going to see what kind of effects Usyk had having this war going on in his country. How does that affect you mentally? How is that going to affect him physically? So it's going to be an interesting fight.
Final one, if you could choose the winner from Saturday and the winner from that fight, who do you think would be the bigger undisputed fight between?
Oh, definitely Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury is the man right now, and he's the man at the top.
In terms of the Usyk-AJ fight, what do you think would be the biggest undisputed fight? So Fury beats White, and then either Usyk or AJ. What would be the bigger or the better undisputed fight, Fury versus one of those two?
Oh, definitely Fury and Usyk would be a big fight because Usyk is a southpaw. He moves very well and he's very elusive. So you got two elusive guys boxing each other. Who's going to win?
Lennox, I appreciate your time so much. Thank you for speaking to me. Enjoy the rest of your time here in London and enjoy Saturday night.
Thank you. Bless.